Differentiation and Integration in Complex Organizations by Paul Lawrence and J. Losch. The basic concepts used in this examination of the internal functioning of large organizations are differentiation and integration. The key research question being, what pattern of differentiation and integration of the parts of a large organizational system is associated with the organization coping effectively with a given external environment? All writers tend to start with the individual as the basic unit of analysis and build toward the large organization, while we are proposing to start with larger sociological entities, the entire organization and its larger subsystems. While this study selects sociological entities as the primary focus of analysis, it differs from the classical approach in being based on the premise that the individuals in organizations can best be viewed not as passive instruments of organization, but as feeling, reasoning, and motivated beings. The importance of the concepts of differentiation and integration to the analytic scheme developed here can best be indicated by the definition of the primary unit of analysis in this study, the organizational system. An organization is defined as a system of interrelated behaviors of people who are performing a task that has been differentiated into several distinct subsystems, each subsystem performing a portion of the task and the efforts of each being integrated to achieve effective performance of the system. Differentiation is defined as the state of segmentation of the organizational system into subsystems, each of which tends to develop particular attributes in relation to the requirements posed by its relevant external environment. Differentiation as used here includes the behavioral attributes of members of organizational subsystems. This represents a break with the classical definition of the term as simply the formal division of labor. Integration is defined as the process of achieving unity of effort among the various subsystems in the accomplishment of the organization's task. On the other hand, task is defined as a complete input-transformation-output cycle involving at least the design, production, distribution of some goods or services. By these definitions, the boundaries of organizations will not always coincide with their legal boundaries. Some institutions, such as large corporations, encompass a number of organizations by our definition, while others, such as certain subcontractors, do not constitute a single complete organization. Since the primary concern was with the internal functioning of organizations, it appeared that one useful way to conceive of the environment of an organization was to look at it from organization outward. This approach is based on the assumption that an organization is an active system, which tends to reach out and order its otherwise overly complex surroundings so as to cope with them effectively. Then, as the organization becomes differentiated into basic subsystems, it segments its environment into related sectors. Industrial organization usually segmented into three systems. These are sales subsystem, the production subsystem, and the research and development subsystem. By the definition given, this segmentation indicates that the organization is undertaking a whole task. In this division of tasks, the organization is also ordering its environment into three sectors: the market, technical economic, and the scientific environment. The importance of this variability can easily be obscured by the usual approach of thinking of an organization's environment as a single entity. Prior experimental and field studies indicated that an important attribute of any subsystem that could be expected to be related to its relevant environment was its degree of formalized structure. Structure here refers to those aspects of behavior in organizations subject to pre-existing programs and
created using Powtoon.